'Cause I could do that on my keyboard, but there's just most of the buttons already have shit that I remove, and then I don't know where it's gone.
We are live, my friend. Just keep talking.
Oh,
I was thinking,
am I on?
You're on, yeah. I say fuck it. Just tell me. I don't know. I think it's cool to open up a stream this way. Just open it because we've been bullshitting for like a minute, hours.
Yeah, that's it.
So I don't know.
Live.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, we should be live. We were talking a little bit too much, but I was just thinking. You know what, bro? Like, I'm gonna start the stream mid conversation. It's kind of interesting. Thinking like content brain, like that would intrigue me.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? What are they doing? Yeah. All right. Golden Eye pause music. This is my music. Here we go. I found it. This one's 11 hours. Yeah, but it resets every 2 seconds. Hold on. 10-minute version? No. 1 hour. There we go. Yeah. That's the stuff. All right, let's get some chats open. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
What's your favorite James Bond movie?
Favorite James Bond movie? I've seen a lot of them, dude. I used to watch a lot of those Sean Connerys back in the day.
Yeah, Sean Connery's my favorite, actually.
I wouldn't say he's my... I think my favorite Bond is Pierce Brosnan. If you want my favorite Bond. But my favorite Bond movie, that might have to go to GoldenEye. It's either GoldenEye, but I didn't like Casino Royale when it first came out because there was like a lack of gadgets. And I grew up watching James Bond with all these gadgets. And then with the Daniel Craig Bond movies, they really toned down the gadgets. And, but gadgets aside, Casino Royale is pretty good. I gotta say, I gotta give it to him.
That used to be my favorite when I was younger, but then I've grown a greater appreciation for Moonraker, and I think that would have to be my favorite these days.
I have to rewatch. I haven't seen a lot of the old ones since I was really young. I was very young when I was a young lad.
Have you ever seen The Dark Crystal?
Dark Crystal, is that the puppet movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. Did you watch that when you were younger, or?
No, I watched that as an adult. It's one that I missed.
Oh,
the Tall Texan, what's up? Blue Digital, Heroic Victory, Bobby, what's up, dudes? I see you. I saw the there's like a sequel to it on Netflix.
I haven't seen that.
And they did it with puppets and everything. It's all legit, and they went hard on the puppets. Like they really wanted to push the puppet technology just because it's cool. So if you like it, if you liked the Dark Crystal movies, I recommend that.
No, they scarred me as a kid. When one of the little like podlings got its life essence sucked out of it, and it starts becoming really old and wrinkled and wet. Yeah. I was 8 years old watching that. That was horrific. That scarred me.
I love that. I love that. That's beautiful.
That freaked me out. That was terrifying.
Like you're still mentally scarred from it even to this day?
That scene still for some reason tears me up.
Oh, I love that.
It tears me up because I related to the podling, and he was a young little kid podling, and he got
even
old.
Better. You put yourself in the position of the podling.
Yeah,
that is some serious trauma. Oh my, I love that.
Yeah, that was not conducive to my mental for a little bit. Definitely messed me up.
8 off. What's up, my friend Nelson, Eric, Skittles, Gaming with Gecko, Donnie Wall, Slap Doctor, Rapid Pepe. What's up, dudes? How we doing? Can't stay. Just stopped in to support the channel. Thank you. I appreciate you, homie. Wonder how much more will happen. Oh, with the Trump stuff, we'll find out. I guess I should I'll just leave Trump on. I don't know. I need some. I'm just curious if we're going to like, when am I gonna stop being in trouble on short streams? Because that shit was popping, bro. I'm not off trouble yet. I'm still in trouble. I can see it. Shit. Bro, we were doing like 100, 200, 300,000 views a stream. And then we got in trouble. I'm not sure what I've done. I have some theories. Smashing. What's up? I see you in the chat.
We still love you guys though.
Run to Las Vegas.
Still good enough.
Yeah, you're still good enough. There's just not enough of you. It sucks.
Yeah.
Where's my 3,000 viewers at? I'm at 8. And it's not like anyone's fault, you know. It's just I guess it's my fault. I did something to get in trouble. To get
It's the advertisers. Something.
Yeah, I don't know. I did something wrong. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
Michael Payne, I see you in the chat. Love your channel. We need a Trump in the UK. A lot of Europeans think that. I talk to them all the time, Archie.
Oh, really? Do we? Reform voter in your chat. Nigel supporter. He's in enemy water. I mean, actually, he's in territory.
Archie's not the biggest fan of Trump. I think he likes him a little bit more since you hang out with me. I kind of rub it off on him a little bit. But I don't do it on purpose. I don't try and tell Archie how to see things.
No, he doesn't.
I came to Twitch because of you, and I could already tell YouTube sucks. YouTube sucks with streams, but they're really good with videos. But Twitch is superior with streams, minus the ads. The ads on Twitch are ass, dude. There's so fucking many. If I could just turn them off, I would.
It's like £4.99 a month for no ads.
Well, yeah, for an individual. But if I could pay $14.99 a month to remove ads for my viewers, I would. I'd pay $100 a month for that.
Twitch should offer that. Twitch could actually probably earn. I mean, actually, that
it's just them tripping over dollars to pick up nickels once again. Like, it would be in line. Like, I think Twitch would go for something like that because they're always looking at, like, how do we get the money from the users? How do we get the money from them? We need to extract the money from the users instead of extracting money from ads like YouTube does. Ads, advertisers. We need advertisers. I think Twitch is afraid of advertising because of how advertiser unfriendly they are. They would have to completely change their website up. Yeah, Twitch has never made a profit. They've never made $1 of profit. They're in the red by far. And 2/3 of their money comes from donations. That's where their money comes from. Only 1/3 of their money comes from ads and other deals. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like 95% of their income should be from ads, not 30% or less. It's pretty bad. It's a very, very poorly arranged business revenue model. Someone should gift subs so we don't have ads. Yeah. Facebook and Twitter didn't make any money for years too, but there has to be a switch from fee to ads. There's got to be. What's up, dude? Ache?
Twitch should Twitch were in the perfect position to do this whole shopping thing. Like, they're literally owned by Amazon. If Twitch had like Amazon links in you could put Amazon links to your bio or something like that, or like Twitch had some connection that way. Yeah. Like what TikTok does and what YouTube's doing. That's what all the sites are doing.
Yeah, and they had all the pieces. Yeah, they had all those pieces available to them before TikTok even became a thing. Like, that's how badly they dropped the ball. They've been so poorly run. I've got nothing but bad things to say about the way Twitch runs itself.
And they're still dropping the ball. They're probably going to add it in 2 years' time. They're going to be 5 years too late.
Yeah, they're 10 years behind on advertising tech on YouTube, probably further now, because YouTube is like, so Twitch is worth like $4 or $5 billion. YouTube makes $50 billion a year. Well, they made 50 billion last year. They're probably going to make more this year. Like, it's such an astronomical difference. So the value of YouTube, I don't know. I'm just saying how much money they make. The value is going to be way more than 50 billion. Like, the value of Twitch is $4 to $5 billion last I checked. So, like, Now imagine all of that money and resources, and they're 10 years ahead, at least when it comes to ad technology. They can just earn and outspend and outpace Twitch indefinitely at this point. Twitch stands no chance. They would have to get acquired or something into YouTube, or I don't know. Yeah, they really stand no chance. How long are they going to last just being a live streaming platform? Because that's even if they tried to do videos at this point, they're so far behind. Nobody's going to make any money on them. There won't be any incentive for someone like me to come over here and work hard, make videos for them, so they could put ads on it. And it's not, and the ads are getting like a penny per 1,000 views, you know? So anyways, that's the state of Twitch. It's on something seriously, like they would have to partner with somebody really big and that has a lot of infrastructure set up already for videos. Yeah, something like that would have to happen, but I'm not seeing it. I see Twitch getting acquired at some point. Beans and toast. Yeah, that's all this guy eats.
I love beans and toast.
Truth Seekers
That's
TV.
a 9 out of 10 dish.
So what is Trump saying now about Iran? We're gonna get to that. I'm just kind of warming up, hanging out with you guys. I should probably like play it so there's something moving on the screen. Short form stream at least. But yeah, oh yeah, you're on. So now the short stream is the one that doesn't have a pop in chat, and the long form chat is the one that's popping.
Yeah, a lot of people have come across from shorts to long form.
I think that I'm gonna make the shorts chat kind of go off to the side since it's slower. What's up, Eric? I see you. Michael Payne. So shorts on YouTube for years. Absolutely love your reaction and attitude towards culture and politics. So fun and entertaining. Thank you for your service, by the way. Hey, thanks, Michael Payne. I appreciate you. My pleasure, man. Yeah, I feel really positive about what I have to bring when it comes to an energy about the world and the politics and all the things, you know. It's I think it's a lot healthier mentally for everyone to not take everything so fucking seriously all the time, you know. Just chill. You could just chill.
You could go back to using the restream chat now that the YouTube Shorts chat's not popping as much.
I'm just gonna leave it. What's up, Mr. Me? I see you in the chat. Why is your name green? Mr. Me. Do I know you from somewhere? Change your name on YouTube?
No, he's a member, or he's joined you.
Oh, it's a member. I thought that was a mod. No, that's a member. That's right. That's right. He's our first member on this channel. That's right. I just activated it. Usually green means a mod. So I saw the green. I'm like, that's a mod. When did I mod this guy? But no, he's a member. That's sick. Yeah, 100% chillax. It's not like I think a lot of people have watched a lot of movies and they have a lot of like self-importance, like they're supposed to go be Superman or something. And you're not supposed to go be Superman. You're not supposed to go save the day, dude. There's nothing you can do. There's a big world and a lot of people in it. A lot of things that are out of your control. So that's kind of like my attitude towards a lot of this stuff is like, we could sit here and watch it, we could talk about it, but we can't let it ruin our lives, you know, or become our identity or anything like that. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not, you know, it's about all these other fucking people. That's who it's about. We're just watching. It's like a TV show for us. I feel so much less upset about the world when I realize these realities. W first member, indeed. Yeah, first member over on YouTube's on the Stamp Price channel. I guess we should go ahead and get into it. Always like hanging out. Jacob, what's up, man? I see you in the chat. Dwayne Dribbly. There's a lot we can, but it's important not to try it and control. Well, you can't control it personally. The things that you can control are the things in your immediate life, but like you can't control what's happening between Israel and Iran and Trump. That's not something that we control. This is something that we watch and we consume. But controlling it, it's, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm talking about. But like, can you control if you get out of bed in the morning and go to fucking work and provide for yourself? Yeah. You could do that. That's for sure. You can do that. Can you control like where you're going to be in 10 years? You can very strongly influence that for sure. That's something, you know, you can control your own life to a point, not everything, but when it comes to these politics and these things that you're seeing on the news and on TV, you know, on the internet, that's not something that you control. You know, I guess the only control you have is that one vote, your sacred vote that, you know, you could pick whoever you want. I'll never criticize somebody for who they voted for. Vote for whoever you want. That's your sacred choice. I'm not trying to like taint that, you know? But also understand what that is worth. Think of it like this. Like when you watch a video on YouTube, let's say you watch it all the way through, it's a 20-minute video. What is that view worth? What do you think that the value of that view is? Oftentimes that it's going to be less than a penny, right? That's the value of it. You put a dollar amount to your view. Now it's through the sheer volume. Us YouTubers, like you have millions of people watching, those pennies start to add up when it's millions of people. And that's where the YouTubers make their money and stuff, right? But individually, one viewer, the value of their view is like lower than how that person feels about it. Like the how someone feels about their one view on a video. That's why like when someone gets upset and they're like, oh, I've watched you for years, but you said this one thing that I disagree with, so I can never watch you again. Right? There's like a overvaluing of their place there, right? Because it's like, well, I mean, there's like millions of people watching, so I mean, if you don't want to watch, it's fine. It's not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna notice. I get it though, you know, I mean, if you feel that way, you could send it, bro, you know? But it's kind of like voting. So when you vote, like, you know, I think how you feel about your vote is a lot more value than the value of the vote, because there's just so many people, right? Not trying to say your vote doesn't matter. It's just like, that is what I'm doing is measuring the control that you have of all these things that are happening. So, you know, Trump or like Kamala or whoever's in charge, right? No matter how you vote, it's going to go a certain way. And your vote is, you know, it contributed, and that is the control that you have over these things. And that is it. So once you've done that, your duty is done. You don't have to sit there and care every second of your fucking life about this politics shit because you voted or didn't vote or whatever. I don't know. But it's just, there's power in realizing how little power you have, and instead of focusing your energy on the things that you have no control over, focus those energies on yourself, and your life will be better. That's the message. If I can have an impact with my political content or just any of my content, it would be that, you know. So in short, just chill out, bro. It's not that big of a deal. It's not. You literally, no matter how much you complain or argue on Twitter or Facebook or in the comments under YouTube or in Twitch chat, oh, you could talk as much as you want, Gecko. You could talk as much as you like. Say whatever you want. You don't have to say, "I'll shut up." Sorry, chat. No. That you should apologize for. Apologize for apologizing. F, I see you in the chat. Jonathan B, Dwayne. Who else we got? Oh, we got some more. You know what? I think I will move the shorts chat back over because it's moving a lot more than it was earlier. Here we go. Let me just grab this guy back over here. Bam. Nail clippers are for the week. Yeah, just bite them off. Now, if it's your right, if you wanna make every moment of your life being emotional about politics, knock yourself the fuck out. I think that you'd be a lot happier if you didn't, though. And that's just what I think. That's just my opinion, man. Shall we get started with Trump? I think we should. Let's do this. Trump spoke at the White House before he was getting on a jet. Oh, look at that Secret Service guy hanging out behind the pole, peeking. Jonathan B in the chat. Start with the politics already. I will. I was talking politics. Man. Yeah, politics. I think I'm the way more fun place to consume politics because I'm not sitting here trying to scare you all the time. That's the problem with it. Those people, they make money scaring the shit out of everybody. Jacko 100 bit says, I apologize for apologizing. There we go. All right, all is well. Water under the bridge. All good. More salt. Trump is mad like a father over his 2 sons fighting. Yeah, he needs to kick them both, you know? Big W's. Yes, thank you very much. All right, let's get started. Trump did a press briefing. Oh, media stream marker. Trump did a press briefing. We want to know what he has to say. The Iran stuff's been going down. And this is where he said the iconic F-bomb. Trump's going to fly an F-bomber over to Iran and take care of things himself. I've been waiting all day to say that. Okay, sorry. I'll stop interrupting the man.
I don't think so, but I'm not happy that Israel's going out now. There was one rocket that I guess was fired overboard. It was after the time limit, and it missed its target. And now Israel's going out. These guys got to calm down. It's ridiculous.
Calm the fuck down!
I didn't like plenty of things I saw yesterday. I didn't like the fact that Israel unloaded right after we made the deal. They didn't have to unload.
That was so obnoxious.
And I didn't like the fact that the retaliation was very strong. But in all fairness, Israel unloaded a lot. And now I hear Israel just went out because they felt it was violated by one rocket that didn't land anywhere. That's not what we want, I'll tell you. And I'm telling you, I'm not happy.
I love that Trump, he's pissed at Israel right now. He's actually pissed. And he's not dancing around anymore. He's just saying, nah, dude, like the one stupid fucking rocket came from Iran that didn't even land anywhere. And then Israel's like, ah, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, someone threw a pebble at your window. What the fuck is that? I'm really glad Trump's calling that out. He's sick of it. He's pissed, and he's not trying to be so fucking, diplomatic with all the sides and stuff. He's just saying, what the fuck? You guys are ruining it.
About that, Israel, either. Because all I do is play both sides. I'm going now, as you know, to NATO. Some of you are going with me, and I think it's going to be...
As he should play both sides. That's what we want the president to do, right? That's how we get peace.
Successful. We'll see. I'll let you know.
Are you going to see the agreement? It's a new dawn in the Middle East agreement you managed to achieve. What are your future plans for the region, for Saudi Arabia, Israel, Gaza, the hostages?
Look, you're asking me about women in the Middle East. It's getting a lot better. Things are happening at a high level.
That's true.
As you know, Saudi Arabia's done a really good job. It's coming out far faster than I thought. So we're very happy about what's happening with women in the Middle East.
No, I'm talking.
I think that was a great question, and I think that was a great response too. Because it's true. Especially from, Trump's a righty, but a lot of righties, they're going to say that that's not the case. They're going to say that, women's rights are horrible in the Middle East, which they are, let's be honest, but they're better and it's progressing faster than we expected, much like the man himself just said. So, I mean, I'm actually surprised by that personally, because I thought that they would just stay that way for 1,000 years.
About a new dawn in the Middle East that you managed to achieve last night.
Yeah.
The region is going to a new place with the agreement. Can you tell us what's your future plans for Gaza, for the hostages?
Yeah. It's a new dawn. I appreciate the question. You're very nice. Who are you?
Thank you. I'm Naria Kraus from Israeli Channel 32.
Well, we have to have Israel calm down because they went on a mission this morning. I got to get Israel to calm down now.
Did you get to speak with the Prime Minister? Did you talk to Prime Minister Netanyahu?
I speak to everybody.
You urge all sides not to violate the ceasefire, but reports coming from the region suggest that the sides accuse each other for violating the ceasefire. So
I think they both violated it. I don't think I'm not sure they did it intentionally. They couldn't rein people back. I don't like the fact that Israel went out this morning at all, and I'm going to see if I can stop it. So as soon as I get away from you, I'm going to see if I can stop it, okay?
You're the one that stopped to answer questions, to be fair, all right? I mean, and he loves answering questions with the press. All right, okay, and okay, I thought that was... You stopped to talk, man.
I think it's been completely demolished. I think the reason we're here is because those pilots, those B-2 pilots did an unbelievable job. And, you know, the fake news, like CNN in particular, they're trying to, they're trying to say, well, I agree that it was destroyed, but maybe not that destroyed. You know what they're doing? They're really hurting great pilots that put their lives in the line.
He's so frustrated.
CNN is scum, and so is MSDNC. They're all, and frankly,
scum.
The networks aren't much better. It's all fake news, but they should not have done that. Those pilots hit their targets. Those targets were obliterated, and the pilots should be given credit. They're not after the pilots, they're after me. They want to try and demean. No, Iran will never rebuild its nuclear. From there? Absolutely not. That place is under rock. That place is demolished. The B-2 pilots did their job. They did it better than anybody could even imagine. They hit late in the evening. It was dark with no moon, and they hit that target with every one of those things, and that place is gone. But when I see CNN all night long, they're trying to say, well, maybe it wasn't really as demolished as we thought. It was demolished. You take a look at the pinpricks, and you see that place is gone. And I will say, I think CNN ought to apologize to the pilots of the B-2s. I think that MSDNC ought to apologize. I think these guys really, these networks and these cable networks are real losers. You really are. You're
He
real
hates
losers.
them so much.
You're gutless losers. I say that
Gutless.
to CNN because I watch it. I have no choice. I got to watch that garbage. It's all garbage. It's all fake news.
I love this. I love this so much. This is, I love unhinged Trump, dude.
But I think CNN is a gutless group of people. And the people that run it, nobody even knows it's been sold so many times. But the people that run it ought to be ashamed. MSDNC, a guy named Brian Roberts, he heads it. He's a disgrace. He's a weak, pathetic disgrace.
Iran violated the peace agreement and the ceasefire agreement. Do you believe that Iran is still committed to
This is it. This is it. This is where it happens. This is it.
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Yeah! And then he walks the fuck away, dude! Oh my god! No, we need to see that again. Epic replay. Thank you for the 100 bits. Come on, let me see it. This here forever. This is on the White House. They uploaded this.
They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning
Israel with Israel.
Right.
Drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
What the fuck?
So long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Dude!
Fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Again! Dude,
what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Dude, that's historic. That is so good, bro. Oh, thank you. I did not know I was going to wake up to that today. I woke up. I looked at my phone. Fucking Archie sends me. I got it from Archie. Actually, that's the first place I saw it. And I was like, hey, what the fuck, dude? And then I went back to sleep because I needed another hour. But I literally woke up to this. This was my beginning of my day today. So, I mean, not trying to flex, but I had a pretty good beginning to my day. Okay, just saying. Oh my God, it is not AI. And Trump did that on purpose. Again. Okay, again.
Basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
I cannot hear that enough times, dude. That is so good. Trump's the content president. It hasn't even been a year yet. We get over 3 more years of this. This is epic. This is so good. Oh my God. This is so good. This is our reality, dude. It's not AI. That is so funny. He did another like little press gaggle after this. Audio only. Oh, President Trump gaggles with the press Air Force. So he did it on Air Force One. So let's check out what else he said.
It's enough, and they did. And I think we're going to keep it there.
Oh, we have audio. Okay, here we go.
How are you? How are you? We have breaking news. Everything good? Israel, as you know, turned back. They didn't do that raid this morning, fortunately.
Good. Yeah, so they seemed...
That was a big thing. Appreciate it.
So the bombings have seemed to have stopped. They just kind of went on a little bit longer than Trump said, which pissed him off. But now it seems like everyone's cooperating for the moment.
They had a lot of planes going, and they were going to do something, and they didn't do it. We're happy about that. Very happy about that. So the ceasefire is very much in effect. And I think we're going to keep it there for a long time.
I hope so.
Did you speak to Prime Minister Netanyahu about that?
I did.
What did you tell him?
I said, you got to turn back the planes. They were going to go because, look, they hit him very hard after we made the deal yesterday. They were entitled to, but nobody thought that would have happened. But they hit him very hard, and that shouldn't have happened. And then, as you know, Iran hit them very hard last night because of that. I don't think they would have, except for the first hard hit.
So Trump's straight up admitting, he's saying Israel did it first, and they hit it, and it pissed off Iran. So then Iran did it back because they're not just going to fucking sit there and take it.
And, I guess a missile was launched a couple of minutes afterwards, which went nowhere, which hit nothing. And there was going to be a retaliation this morning by Israel. And they said, you got to call back the planes. It's enough. It's enough. And they did, which I respect very greatly.
I hope it stays that way.
Nobody was killed. That was the sword. But they had a lot of planes going in the wrong direction. You know that, right?
Do you want any consequences for Israel or Iran for breaking?
They didn't do anything. No, they didn't do anything. They would have if I put out a statement on truth, and they didn't do anything.
Sir, how are you confident that this might not happen again? Say in a couple weeks that...
Tired of it. I think they don't want it to happen again. And Iran's not going to have a nuclear weapon, by the way.
Good.
I think it's the last thing on their mind right now.
Good.
Did Iran make any commitments yesterday about uranium enrichment?
About what?
About uranium enrichment.
They're not going to have enrichment, and they're not going to have a nuclear weapon, and they know that. They're going to get on to being a great trading nation. You know, they're very good traders, and they're going to be a great trading nation, and they have a lot of oil. They're going to do well. They're not going to have a nuclear weapon.
Did they
The
promise?
last thing on Iran's mind right now is nuclear weapons.
Can you clarify what you meant
The
when you
way he
mentioned
says that.
regime change in your Truth Social post the other night?
Which
regime change? Do you want to see regime change in Iran?
No. If there was, there was. But no, I don't want it. I'd like to see everything calm down as quickly as possible. Regime change takes chaos. And ideally, we don't want to see so much chaos. So we'll see how it does. You know, the Iranians are very good traders, very good business people, and they got a lot of oil. They should be fine. They should be able to rebuild and do a good job. They're never going to have nuclear, but other than that, they should do a great job, which is exactly where I've been saying for years, you cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon.
I agree.
Yeah, but we're going to be with, where's Marco? I think Marco's here somewhere.
Marco!
You know, our great Secretary of State.
Where's
But
Marco?
we cannot let them have a nuclear weapon. They won't have a nuclear weapon. And I will tell you, the last thing on their minds is nuclear weapons. They don't even want to think about nuclear. And our B-2 pilots made this all possible. They had a...
I think the reason why he's saying they don't, like, he's repeating that over and over again is because they made it very clear that we will fuck you guys up. You start fucking with nuclear energy stuff, nuclear weapons, uranium enrichment. You even touch it, we're coming back. Don't make us come back here.
Magnificent hit in the dark of night with no moon, no light, no nothing. They hit the target perfectly, wiped it out. And the press is very disrespectful. I saw CNN fake news going, well, maybe it wasn't a perfect hit, it was perfect. They said maybe it did destroy it. We agree, it did destroy it, but maybe it could have destroyed it more. No, it couldn't have destroyed it more. Everyone hit. And it's very disrespectful to those great geniuses and patriots that flew those planes through tremendous danger. So CNN and MSDNC are disgraced.
The DNC,
and so
MSDNC.
are the others. I mean, they're pretty much all in disgrace. But it's
I'll never get tired of them.
Amazing period of time. Now we're going to NATO, and we'll get a new set of problems. We'll solve a new set of problems.
Do you think you'll meet with Zelensky when you're there?
Yeah, probably. I'll see him. Yeah.
What would you say to him?
Say, how you doing? He's in a tough situation. Should have never been there.
Sir, you said a couple days ago that you didn't think the U.S. should have to agree to the 5% increase in GDP on defense.
No.
Do you want to?
I was the one that said that's what they should be paying, as you know. No, I should do something. And they're having a problem.
He says that we wiped it out. We won't know for months how bad it was or wasn't. That I agree with. But like, we do know the capabilities of the weapons that we used, and we dropped 6 of them, right? 6 of these deep burrowing explosives. So I don't know. Like, like I said, like, we don't know until we get more reports saying that it's not looking good. I think that there's honestly, there's an amount of people that don't know shit, but they're acting like they know shit, and then it's spreading, which is causing doubt. Now we should have doubt, but it's like doubt that's being caused for the sake of being an opponent to Trump and not based off of truth. So you just got to keep that in mind, you know, because there are outfits that are going to try and, you know, make Trump look like an absolute motherfucking success. And then there's the outfits that are going to do the exact opposite because they have what they're trying to achieve. They have their you know, goals and what they want to do and how they want to see the world be. And it's a big battle of information. And, but in reality, we have to wait and see. And I think that, you know, I mean, there's, the data that we have currently is the capabilities of the weapons and where they hit. That's the data everyone has and nothing more until further notice. And that's
Spain.
true.
There's always a problem with Spain. Because Spain's not agreeing, which is very unfair to the rest of them, frankly.
So the U.S. won't be increasing our GDP to 5%.
We should pay what everyone else.
Misinformation spreads both doubt and confidence without reason. True. Yeah, dude, that sounds spot on to me. Yeah.
You know, they're in Europe. We're not. You know, a lot of that money goes to rebuilding their bridges, their roads, so it can take heavy equipment. And, you know, we don't have any roads in Europe. We don't have any bridges in Europe. So, no, it wouldn't be quite the same thing for us. But we're with them.
Are you still committed to Article 5 of NATO?
It depends on your definition. There's numerous definitions of Article 5. You know that, right? But I'm committed to being their friends. You know, I've become friends with many of those leaders, and I'm committed to helping them.
What do you want the role of NATO to be going forward once these other countries are
Gaming with Gecko, thanks for the 100 bits.
A unified system, I think we're going to have stronger peace, better peace, and I think we have that. You know, when I went to...
Do I ever react to Ryan Macbeth, an intelligence army guy? Thanks for the 100 bits, by the way. I only react to videos I get permission for the most part. Sometimes I don't. There's like little gray areas and different situations where we don't need permission. But typically, you know, it's another creator. They worked hard on making something. We always reach out and ask. And I haven't contacted that person yet. I'm not even aware of their content.
To NATO, they were broke when I first started this whole thing. It seems like a long time ago, 9 years, right? But they were broke. I knew it immediately. I said, you guys are broke. They weren't paying their dues. 7 of the 28 countries, at the time it was 28, were paying their dues, but they weren't paying very much. NATO was broke. Then I said, you're going to have to pay, and we did a whole thing, and now they're paying a lot. Then I said, you're going to have to lift it to 4% or 5%, and 5% is better. And they just, I guess they're voting on that today, but they're going to be lifting it to 5%. That's good. It gives them much more power.
Mr. President, if there's...
I think people that are part of like intelligence or former, like, you know, because I was in the Marines, right? Like there's a lot of these like people that were in government or in the military, whatever, that have YouTube channels. And I gotta say, we're all out of touch. We're not, the people that know what's going on are people that are actively doing stuff, right? And when you're not in the like loop anymore, then you're just kind of like, you're looking at the same information everyone else has, but just looking at it through the eyes of your own experience, but you're still limited to the same data that everyone else is. So that's my issue with like those guys, like, you know, being used as like a high form of authority on stuff, is that if they aren't like directly involved with the stuff, they don't fucking know. They're just guessing, just like the rest of us.
Language in the final...
It's more of an educated guess, but it's still fucking guessing.
Summit declaration about aggression by Russia. Would you be okay with that kind of language?
Well, I'll have to take a look at it, but you know, I'd like to see a deal with Russia.
You got to understand like how much money content creators make, right? So like these people that are, you know, experts at these things, and they start making money on YouTube. Like the more you're an expert, the more money you make, kind of a thing. It's very financially motivated.
As you know, Vladimir called me up. He said, can I help you with Iran? I said, no, I don't need help with Iran. I need help with you. And I hope we're going to be getting a deal done with Russia. It's a shame. 6,000 soldiers died last week.
Damn, dude.
More, 6,500 soldiers died.
Jesus Christ.
Last week, Russia, Ukraine. A war that never would have happened if I was president.
He always has to say
So enjoy your flight.
Let me ask you one more follow-up. In your comments just now about Article 5, that will probably make some people in Europe concerned. Can you clarify what you mean? Are you still committed to mutual defense?
I'm committed to saving lives. I'm committed to life and safety. And I'm going to give you an exact definition when I get there. I just don't want to do it on the back of an airplane. Okay?
And one other question on energy. What's your take on the oil price situation right now, and are you concerned?
I love it. It dropped almost $10 yesterday. I put out a statement, get it down, because a lot of people aren't able to do things when the energy goes down. We're going to have a lot less conflict. So it came down, and our energy department's doing a great job. We're drilling like we've never drilled before. We're keeping it down.
Drill, baby, drill!
Down until all these wars are settled. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you.
Sleeper cells in the United States.
Biden led a lot of supercells, and Biden was an incompetent president, had no idea what he was doing. He hardly ever signed a document. Other people signed documents for him with the auto pen. It was gross incompetence. And among everything else, he let a lot of supercells in, many from Iran. But hopefully we'll take care of them. What Biden did to this country should never be forgotten.
Sir, do you think you'll get
I love it. He has to end it on that. Love it. Good old Trump, bro. All right, well, that's our briefing from the man. He seems pretty busy these days. He's not hanging out in the Oval Office signing executive orders and talking to the press for an hour. He's got to get to them in the middle of his movements. Yeah, cameraman probably is on an iPhone. You don't believe any of the shit they say? I think that's, a very reasonable stance to have, my friend. I mean, all politicians are liars. They don't just lie just to lie either. They lie because they're trying to win. They're that's why they lie. So I try not to get too upset about all the lying. I used to. I was like, liars, right? But everybody lies, including politicians. You know who also lies? Everybody else around you. So it's not like politicians are some sort of fucking, saint that's not going to lie, because everyone else is lying. Like, you were lied to. Every single person that's watching this right now who interacted with other people throughout your day, you were lied to today. Probably several times. Just, it could be something really stupid, like a white lie, like, oh, you look great, to, I didn't do it. Okay. It could be anything, but people fucking lie. Everyone lies. So that's why I look at so when it comes to politics and politicians, you just got to pick your favorite liar. But again, it's perfectly reasonable to be like, I don't believe anything they're saying, because they're all liars. So you have to try and sift through the lies and find what the truth is. And it's not so easy sometimes. Bro, he blames Biden too much. He is in charge now. The first month or two, sure, but now this is his situation. It's part of his branding. It works. Why would he stop doing it if it works? Look how much like his base hates Biden. He just keeps refeeling it every time he says it. It's kind of like hearing, like and subscribe in every YouTube video. It works. Think about it from that perspective, right? Just think of, it works. Why would he stop? Do I think that it's silly? Yeah. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, Biden's like about to die, bro, of cancer or some shit, bro. Like, he's out of the picture, but it's part of his strategy. And I understand his strategy. It's to point fingers and blame. And that's what he does. And it works. I hate liars, man, but you are right. I know. That's the thing, is you have to accept that people lie. It's actually, it was a very empowering thing for me when I realized that everybody lies. And to stop expecting absolute truth from everyone around you at all times, because that is unreasonable. It's not going to happen. And you'll just end up being upset all the time. So it's better to, like, sometimes people lie to me, and I know they lied, and I don't say shit. I just keep it in here like, oh, that person just lied about that. And I don't let it bother me. I just, like, maybe I'll ask myself why. Sometimes they might have some stupid reason. It doesn't even matter. They just lied because I'm dumbass, and I'm like, whatever. And then I just forget because it doesn't matter. Now there are lies that do matter. I'm not saying like you should just never care about a lie. There's lies that matter, but most of them don't. Most of the lies that you come across throughout your everyday life, they don't matter. And if you just have like this, oh, fucking liars, right? Like, well, you're going to be angry at all of humanity's existence from all time, Gaming with Gecko with 100 more bits says, how long will he blame Biden though? Forever. Will he be 3.5 years of still blaming Biden, do you think? Yeah, 100%. He's going to stop being the president at some point, and he's still going to be talking shit on Biden and Obama and Kamala and anybody that's ever gotten in his way. And anybody that gets in the way, because after he's done being president, he's not going to be done. Just like Obama's still kind of pulling some strings, bro. He's not done either. Trump's going to keep going. And then anybody that gets in his way, he's going to shit talk him. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think 100%. So I don't know. I could sit here and totally expect that. And when he does it 3.5 years from now, I'm not going to be surprised. Yeah. No way. Well, I would never be surprised by that. My wife tells me my size is perfect and that the big ones hurt. I was once told I was a perfect fit. I can't believe he swore. It's the greatest, isn't it? Isn't that fantastic? Absolutely love that happened. That's the funniest shit ever. Fair Obama isn't done either. Yeah, I know. They're not done, So I don't know. I just see it for what it is, and like I think it's really easy, especially if like someone's on the opposing side, to be a little bit extra annoyed by everything they're doing. But you kind of have, I try to reel it back. So even like, opposing political people in the space when we're watching, I see them doing their thing and I just kind of laugh. I just laugh at everything. I laugh what Trump does. I laugh what the side does. I like the wacky things that are said on both sides. It's pretty absurd, and I don't know, not that big of a deal to me. Again, what control do I have other than just watching? The control that I have is to ease other people that are around me, and if I can convince people to ease their emotions and not be so worried about things, then I've done my job. All right, I'm going to end the kick stream so Archie can get his clip so he can edit and then go to bed. So here we go, ending the Twitch stream. Bop.
Twitch?
Or not Twitch, I meant Kick. Kick stream, or Twitch stream.
Twitch stream?
Twitch stream is still going. I ended the Kick stream.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Kick is ended so you can get the VOD. And then we can leave Twitch uninterrupted. That's our new strategy. We've upgraded. For some reason, we can't download my Twitch VODs while I'm live. I have to end the stream. But we could download Twitch VODs from other streams, just not mine. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. So our workaround is I'll stream to Kick, and then I'll just end the Kick stream, and we'll download the footage from their platform and use that to edit our videos. So anyways, Archie, you've got a thumbnail and title ready to go?
Yarp.
All right, well then you're good to go, my friend. So you just knock out your thing, and then I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
And let me know if you need anything.
Bye-bye, Stan.
Bye, Archie. Thank you. Appreciate your work today, man.
No problem.
Archie going bye-bye. They not like us. Or Cirrus in the chat. What's up, man? Let's turn on some music. I got some other clips for Archie to do. We'll shoot those in a minute. I have all these links on the top. I'm going to be doing them all. Political theater. Yeah. Reno Las Vegas says bye. See yous. I'm staying live though. I have more things to talk about. I don't want to do these short streams. I want to make sure we give you guys good lengthy streams. But in the meantime, let's see. Let's replay this. We'll start from here. We'll just play it and hang out for a little bit. Talk to you guys. Trump is the GOAT. I agree. I think he's pretty good. Yeah. I'm doing fine. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing great. You're not ending, are you? No. I'm not ending. I'm staying here with you guys. I was just ending the Kick stream so we can download the footage. It's the only way I can get the footage and have it get edited in real time while I'm still alive. Because we can't pull it from Twitch for some reason. We have to figure it out. But it's all good. We have Kick. We'll just pull it from Kick. I'm gonna take a seat. We have a lot more stuff to talk about. We have, I'll take a look real quick. We have an Elon Musk thread about Grok training. I mean, that could be a thing. We could talk about the Ethan Klein thing. Jacksepticeye upset with Mr. Beast. This woman's addicted to eating deodorant. Trump arriving in the Netherlands. Oh yeah, this one. What was this? Oh, this is the king. Okay, that's the Netherlands thing. FBI investigating the vice mayor. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Octua girl is back. There's this racist dude. He's like straight up like blatantly racist. Calls black people N-word to their face. Kind of racist. Oh yeah, someone says that there's some dumbass at a protest like Iran could win. Like what? JD Vance is trolling Blue Sky and I mean, I almost don't want to cover this, but it's just CNN. Maybe I should cover this. CNN is like just reaching. If they would love if the Iran strike was not successful. It's so pathetic. So they're just reaching in any way they can to try and discredit it in any way. That's their, you could tell it's so obvious that that's like what they're like. The worse Trump does with anything he tries to do, the better for them. Have you played games recently, and do you stream it here or YouTube? I stream games both. Oh, if I do games, I stream it on Twitch. I did a gaming stream yesterday or the night before yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Did I stream gaming last night? I think I did. Yeah, I streamed I streamed some Dune Awakening last night. But I also stream it on YouTube. I have 3 different YouTube channels. So one is like memes, another one is gaming, and another one is politics stuff. It's always Islamabad, but never Islamagad. You know, I mean, I disagree because there's some pretty sick places in this world that are Arab. And they're like, I mean, just look at Dubai and Saudi Arabia and stuff. Those are like, they've got their shit together over there, dude. I mean, they're not like culturally the same as us, and they have some things that we disagree with culturally, but they do have their shit together. It's like if you go to like Dubai, you'll never get robbed. They don't have that issue there. $100 here and there, I appreciate it. I'm free and got $5 more to dono like you're my stripper. Dude, that's what Twitch is, bro. It's a gig job. That's why I stopped being a full-time streamer and I became a YouTuber. Now I just stream to either get videos or as like a fan service to hang out. But, you know, that was like, it sucks. Like when you're a full-time streamer and you're like depending on your audience to give you money, right? Like that actually sucks and it creates weird dynamic, and it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite because you have to try and extract as much money as you can from your viewers, and I'd rather you guys just watch for free, and then I'm just going to use the live stream to generate videos that I put on YouTube that have ads on them. That's the best way to do it. I was hoping you would say, oh, I'm sorry, I just read it. I just, the F-bomb is perfect. You like that? Yeah, Trump dropped. Yeah, it was definitely perfect. Sub to Stamp Price OnlyFans. I do have one, but it's free. I just have a picture of some cheese on there. 10 bits. Thank you. Strip for 10 bits. Yeah, that's what's up. All right. Feet were killing me. I just needed to take a seat for a second. All righty. .007 music. It's always a vibe. Getting that pause music, man. Elon Musk in the news. Let's change it up. All right, we got to pause the tunage. Stream marker. Elon Musk said, please reply to this post with divisive facts for Grok training. So apparently this is like a bunch of stuff people are posting to show how broken Grok is, according to your worldview. And Elon Musk is asking people to give him examples so he can fix it. Yeah, so I guess the Grok has been a little bit too lefty for Elon Musk's taste, which I think is funny. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm righty, but whatever, but I don't give a fuck. It's because it's reading all the articles, and all the articles on the internet are all from lefties. So it's like getting a lefty bias by reading them all. But anyways, Elon Musk is like, I'm going to fix this. So he wants everyone to help him break Grok. So in these comments, we're going to look through and we're going to see all the different ways people are trying to show how Grok is broken. Here's Cat Turd saying, hey, Grok, how many genders are there? So here's the answer Grok says, and we'll see how people feel about it. Oh, wow, it has 500 responses to it. The number of genders depends on perspective. I agree with that. Yeah, like, I mean, mine, I'm a two genders kind of guy, right? Boys and girls, I'm a two genders kind of guy. However, I agree with this. The number of genders depends on who you ask, because someone else is going to say something different. Now, if we want like a definitive fucking answer, you know, then, you know, like this isn't good enough, to be honest. So Grok is like playing the middle ground here, kind of like I am. But it says biologically, most sources recognize two sexes, male and female, based on chromosomes and reproductive organs, as affirmed by U.S. federal policy in 2025. Socially and culturally, gender is often viewed as a spectrum with over 100 identities like non-binary, gender fluid, listed in some sources. The exact number is debated as gender expression varies widely. Legal recognition differs globally, with some cultures acknowledging more than two genders. Yeah, I'm not a fan of all the more than two genders thing. Personally, it's just not. I'm not a fan of it. I think it never existed until recently. It's this new thing that's being forced upon the entire fucking planet, and I think it spawned from colleges. This is like some college bullshit that they're trying to force on the rest of the world. The world wasn't working this way before. But if someone wants to feel that way, then by all means. That's why I agree with this first sentence. It depends on perspective. My perspective is the way it's always been, and science and things like that. But I understand other people, they went to like college or some shit like that, and they fucking see it differently, dude. And whatever. But when I go outside, I see boys and girls. So does everyone else. We see boys and girls everywhere. It's it's you're only going to start getting into these like variations when you go to certain spaces. That's when you're going to see them popping up, more commonly. But out in the normal world, it's boys and girls. That's what I see outside. Let's see what else. Tommy Robinson. Islam is not a religion of... He's like a polarizing figure in England, I'm sure. He's not a fan of Islam. Is there anyone else talking to Grok? Well, let's see what this guy says. Dinesh? Oh, no. That's not... I was thinking it was a politician guy. Dinesh is annoying. Wikipedia is not just biased. It is one of the most badly biased yet powerful media properties in history. So wait, are they not... It seems like Cat Turd's the only one that properly tested Grok. Here we go. Like, you have to tag Grok. I think I'm going to scrap this segment. It's interesting though. How Elon Musk is trying to use the community to make it more in line with like everyday people. But yeah, I'm thinking this might not be the best segment. When I just have to scroll through like all these, everyone's doing it wrong. Nobody's tagging Grok. They all did it dumb. All right, let's go to the next one. Ethan Klein is a raging misogynist who hates women. Bro, I've been watching this guy for years. This is so out of left field, bro. This is like out of pocket. Ethan Klein is having an issue with Hassan, and the fallout has involved all these other people that orbit both guys. There's people that orbit Ethan Klein, people that orbit Hassan, and they're all kind of clashing, and this is this big boiling pot. So Ethan's like, a big creator, and when you're on top, there's a lot of people underneath that orbit you. And then Hassan, same thing, and they're both like lefties, but they disagree on how lefty is supposed to work. And the disagreement has spewed into personal lives. And in short, Hassan's side of people have attacked Ethan Klein's family by trying to get his children taken away by CPS, which is like crossing the fucking line. You don't mess with somebody's family or some internet beef, but it went that far. And Ethan Klein is like, well, I guess this means war. And he's gone after a lot of these people. He's taking some people to court and stuff. So it's really boiling pretty badly right now. So now, as a response, because they're so upset that he's suing a few people, they're now trying to label him as a misogynist who hates women. And he's only ever been like a little bit too lefty for me. I love Ethan Klein. I think his content is great. I support like his that he stands on business with his beliefs and stuff like that. I don't always agree with everything, but he's been really firm and thorough with how he sees the world and what he sees as right and wrong. Again, I don't always agree with everything, but I like how firm he's been, and he's been very consistent. He's like a young Bernie Sanders, right? Like, I don't agree with Bernie Sanders, but he's been pretty fucking consistent, and that I can respect. I like that. So this is like, what the fuck, dude? Like, when did this happen? There's like some sort of comment I think he made on camera or something 10 years ago that is all they got. So it's really wild. But now, yeah, so it's like spreading amongst journalists to try and smear this guy as like a misogynist who hates women, when all I've ever seen him do is absolutely cherish the women's rights and chance in the world, and he's only ever put his wife on a pedestal and treated her with the utmost respect. He's anything but it, so I don't know, it's just an interesting little thing that's going on with Ethan Klein. I like watching his stuff. Let's go to the next thing. There's just not enough here. I'm going to skip to the next thing. Let's do the TLC thing. I've heard of a lot of addictions, but I've never heard of somebody being addicted to eating deodorant. Yeah, that's right. That's what this is. It's from TLC. Let's check this out. And I'm going in blind. The only thing that I've seen is her put some of the shit in her mouth while it was muted. So I'm going in blind. Why? She never kicked the habit from 4 years old? Like, what the fuck? What did she do? Like, lick a deodorant? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This is foul. What is wrong with her? And then they're making a show out of it. Oh, God. That is so grody, dude. What? No. Oh, God, bro. No. That's terrible.
My mouth gets really dry, but at the same
probably because you eat fucking deodorant. Try drinking water. Water. You want some? Maybe they can make a deodorant LaCroix for you. Maybe that. Honestly, I think I'm onto something. LaCroix does great with their flavors, dude. This helps me drink so many less energy drinks because I just have like a little fizzy fucking LaCroix, bro. What is this? This is grape. This is blackberry. Blackberry cucumber. That's pretty fucking good, bro. They need to make a deodorant flavored one for her. That would help her kick her habit, dude. I think that's what would do it. Maybe they can make a chunky version.
Same time, my mouth is still watering because it's what I'm craving.
Static deodorant.
I take deodorant with me everywhere I go because I never know when I'm gonna crave it.
Oh God, she has a pocket deodorant, dude. No way. She brings one with her. I just so happen to have some deodorant right here, actually. I mean, it smells good. Brittany, come here. I want you to try this. Come try the. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come in frame. Or close your eyes and stick out your tongue. Do you trust me?
Oh, gross.
Do you trust me? Close your eyes, stick out your tongue. Okay. It was the back. I got you at the back of it. You know what? I think she's onto something. All right, you know what? I'm gonna. Yuck! It's nasty. What the fuck's wrong with that bitch, dude? Something fucking wrong with you. She needs to get locked up in a hospital. There's no way you can like that. That's terrible. There's like... It's like chewing into a blue cheese that doesn't melt. It just mushes. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, God. That was horrible. Bro, there's the deodorant is like in my senses. Oh, God. What the hell? Grate it on like a spaghetti, like Parmesan. Oh, maybe she might like that. I think we got some ideas for her. That has been on my armpits. So, but I'd rather lick my own armpit than eat that. Straight up. That was horrible. Disgusting. What is wrong with this woman? We got to see her eat it on her tongue. She's savoring the flavors. It's like, she's salivating. Look at this. She's salivating, dude. You can see the spit and then the white kind of like going or spit on her tongue. And then it's going in all her little fucking tongue, fucking taste buds. Ugh. Huh? Oh, yeah, you can't see it. There you go. Look at that. Oh, God. Yeah, you see that on her tongue? Look at that. It's like pooling. She's salivating, and then it's like the saliva is dissolving the deodorant and pooling on her tongue. Oh, God. That's so foul. Dude, that's a big chunk of Parmesan Reggiano, dude, right there. Let's make some deodorini Alfredo. That was fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. Zing! Oh, I can't unsee this. All right, well, I seen it. Horrible. Justin! President Trump has just arrived in the Netherlands for the NATO summit and immediately whips out a USA hat. Let's go. He has been destroying absolutely everyone this morning. Okay, enough fucking reading people gargle Trump's dick. Let's watch the man put his coolest hat on.
And we now see President Trump stepping out of Air Force One as he's arriving in the Netherlands for the NATO summit. Let's continue to listen in here to see if we get any comments from the president.
USA! 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 Don't fall down the stairs. All right, there you go. One step at a time. Look at your steps. Hold on to the railing. Do not pull a Biden. Whatever you do. Oh, here's oh, that's a Netherlands uniform. Okay. I've never seen their dress blues equivalent, I guess. Daniel says, I'm new to your channel. I like what you do a lot. Mad respects. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. There we go. There's the man. He's shaking hands with the president of the Netherlands or prime minister or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they got. You just tried eating the deodorant, Gonzo? No. He says it wasn't that bad. I mean, why would you try it? Don't do what I'm doing. I'm a trained professional. Imagine sleeping and waking up on the other side of the world. I've done it. Yeah. I did that. I just imagine doing it with business class, bro, where you get like a bed on the plane. Joshua says things I will never try. Yeah, don't try it. Dude, you could definitely try flying to the other side of the world while sleeping. That's nice.
All right,
Yeah.
so no comments there from President Trump.
Oh, they were waiting to see if he'd say anything. Now he's busy. He's got to go do shit in the Netherlands and then get back to it. That's it. What do we got here? Oh, next video. Okay, this one's wild. I've already made a short on this one today. It's probably going to release on the weekend. Yeah, no, this is wild. This is wild. Okay. I'm just going to... I guess that's a non-verbal hook because I don't know what to say to set this video up other than just letting you know how absolutely absurd it is. I, a mother of 7, will not eat until Trump is removed from office and tried for his zoom and enhance on that. If you guys on phones, like just like, is that looks like Down syndrome to me. Just saying. Obviously fake. No, she's going to die. No, it is obviously fake. And that's actually a really good point. So this is from like Libs of TikTok. So I think that like Libs of TikTok even knows that this is fake, but presents it as if it's real to win points. And what I think usually happens in cases like this is somebody's making a meme because they know people won't be able to help themselves and they'll have to get upset about it. That's kind of how it goes down, right? YouTube zooms in, Twitch doesn't. Interesting. It's worse than Down syndrome. It's liberalism. I mean, I have so many liberal friends. They're great friends. If it's funny, it's funny. That's why it's good. Exactly. It's funny as fuck. But here's the thing. There are the thing that I do want to make a point is that there are people that would do this because they're absolutely insane. It's not like every liberal would do this. Like one of the insane ones. Like we have insane righties that do stupid shit. Like that, I don't know, like, wasn't there, I'm not sure if he was righty or not, I'm assuming, I guess, but that guy that blew himself up in a Cybertruck, everyone forgot about that guy already, but I remember, blew himself up in a Cybertruck in front of Trump Tower. Libs of TikTok, by your description, is literally propaganda. It's fake to drive opinions. Yeah, you know, straight up propaganda from Libs of TikTok. I will 100% agree with that. It's to get, and it's also to get clicks. I think that Libs of TikTok is in it for the fight. Right, so sees as there's people on both sides that say, "Fuck it, I'm Breaking Bad. I'm gonna do propaganda because it's gonna help my side win. So it's for the greater good." That's the rationalization they have in their mind. I have no doubt in my mind that rationalization has happened with Libs of TikTok, but also Libs of TikTok gets paid. So you rationalize that you're doing the right thing, and you're getting money for it, right? So. That's where it's at. But Libs of TikTok does post some funny shit. So that's why do I follow Libs of TikTok? I do follow. But yeah, no, it's total propaganda most of the time. 100%. Fighting the good fight, you know? Both sides have this issue. Propagandists and it's a lot of the propagandists are right here on YouTube and Twitch because we content creators, we making lots of money. And what greater way to make money than fear-mongering and pissing everyone off all the time and getting paid for it, right? Like, people do that shit for free on Facebook all day. Get paid for it too? Fuck. That's what's going through their minds, at least. Whoops, wrong button. Stream marker. There we go. Here's President Trump arriving to greet the king and queen of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Okay. Is that their castle? Dude, that looks nothing like the castle that I saw in, like, Scotland. That's not much of a castle. Bath salts? Let me have some. We'll smoke them. 2 smoke, 1 love. Mad Blunt, man. What's up, man? Yeah, we still got Seek. It doesn't work, but it still do it. Is that Trump's Cadillac? Wait, how'd they get the Cadillac there? Is that a different Cadillac? The Beast or whatever they call it? Did they load that sucker up into Air Force One? How does it work? Roscoe, I see you in the chat.
Mr. President, over here, please.
The boss, President Trump, has arrived.
Mr. President, please. One picture.
Oh, okay. They got some more dress blues. It's DEI alert, bro. Fucking DEI. They fly it wherever he goes. Really? Where's my Pop Sanimus iodine drops and survival food buckets? I don't know what that means, but I'll get back to you on that. Who here is 420 friendly? Because the time passed and I need to do that now. Let's do it. I'll sync up with you. Exclamation point seek. Choose your poison. All right, you want to sip some Waggy Waggy? By all means. You want a brewski? Have one. All right, I'm gonna have some Shire Leaf. My good friend Sam grew some Shire Leaf. Sam Wise, good old Sam Wise. He grows the best Shire Leaf in the land. I have that fucking Madonna song stuck in my head from Deadpool. It's just so good. I'm on my knees. Yeah, it's DEI. You saw that? I saw it too. I seen it. Are you in a legal state? I'm in Colorado, but I mean, everywhere's legal for Shire Leaf. Just finished one. Cheers, friend.
I've got the black lung, Pa.
Is this it? This is the video? But they're just outside. They went inside. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what are we looking at? There's no sound. Ah, the Netherlands. Bro, she's wearing like a fucking... What is that robe? That's like a wizard robe. Why is she wearing a wizard robe? Damn, dude. I think it's cool. We should normalize wizard robes, bro. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. Although I didn't buy the $80 ones from Disneyland. Damn it. Should have. Yeah, we'll go back. Let's go right back to Orlando. Orlando sounds fun. We can go back. You'd rock a robe. I would too. I mean, look at that. It's kind of like a supervillain outfit too, if you think about it, but like more elegant. I don't know. I think that looks great.
A new follower.
That's Brittany, look at this dress she got. It's got like fucking Batman wings on it. She can like grab it and like hold it and like fly. Like a wingsuit built into a dress. Only $80 for a robe at Disneyland. Yeah. Yeah. So were the wands. Yeah, I bought a wand and I thought I was gonna get like this wooden one. Nah, it's a piece of fucking plastic. Stan robes. Yeah, I'd rock some robes, but it'd have to be sleeveless. I'd rock some sleeveless robes. Oh, dude. That's what we need to buy. Harry Potter robe and I cut the fucking sleeves off. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god, bro. Makes me more aerodynamic when I do magic. That's it. That was the clip. Okay. What's this? Ooh, yeah, new clip. New clip. This is so wild. Okay, is this the like actual original? No, this is through them. Okay, I have it bookmarked. I'm going to find it. I bookmarked this shit. Where was it? Where'd it go? Come on. Where is it? Oh, no. Okay, let me type in LA area mayor. This is it. Okay, this is it. Oh my god, this is the dumbest thing. This is so stupid. So basically, this is a mayor from an LA area, like in LA County, from a city called Cudahy City. I'm from California. I've never heard of this city. I literally lived 30 minutes from LA my whole life growing up. So I've never heard of the city. But what this mayor says is wild, bro. And it's like she should have she recorded this and uploaded it too. What a dipshit, dude. Like she could think this shit all she wants in her head, but the fact that she said this out loud and she's like an elected official is wild. Behold.
Not for nothing, but I want to know where all the cholos are at in Los Angeles. 18th Street, Florencia. Where's the leadership at? Because you guys are all about territory, and this is 18th Street, and this is Florencia. You guys tag everything up, claiming hood. And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, They're gonna peep out of you. It's everyone else who's not about the gang life that's out there protesting and speaking up. We're out there like fighting our turf, protecting our people. And like, where you at?
Yeah, so now she's under investigation by the FBI. All she had to do is not say this. You could think it all you want. You could be fucking from the streets, Heine. Okay, I don't give a shit, bro. You got elected. People picked you. Okay, yeah, it's your area, your city. People picked you. I'm not here to get in the way of that. I'm not here to, like, you're from where you're from, and people picked you. It's like, that's what I like about the areas electing their people, right? You pick one of your own. They picked one of their own. All right, she made it to mayor. Good job. But you don't say this shit out loud, bro. You keep that in your fucking head. What the fuck is she doing? What a dumbass. What a dumbass. That's encouraging violence against police, federal police, from a law official. They're investigating it. I mean, does she need to be locked up for life or like made not the mayor anymore? I don't think so. Not from this. No. Like this, no. But definitely, she needs to be put in fucking check and be like, bro, you can't say that. You're in charge, bro. You're a representative. You can't be on the side of gangs. What? Oh, the word fleshlight is not allowed on Twitch. Okay, I just made that one allowed in my chat. You are now allowed to say fleshlight in my chat. Segueing from the mayor to fleshlight is what it is. Unintentional. It just kind of happened. But back to this lady. Let's listen to what else she has to say. Oh, by the way, I mean, listen to the way she speaks. Right, bro, she's a Heine. Okay? Straight up. I'm from Southern California. I know a Heine when I see one. Okay? And I'm looking at her age. She's a little bit older than me. So she's got to be late 40s, early 50s. I'm going to say late or early 50s. That is like the perfect age area of where like you're the most Heiniest of Heines would come from. She fits the perfect demographic, and her dialect is what gives it away. Okay? I could hear it in her dialect. She a Heine, 100%.
Bien calladitos, todos los chulitos. I'm like, dude, they're running amok all up on your streets. Mm-hmm. On your streets and in your city.
Yeah, they're enforcing the law, It's pretty gnarly and it's wild and it's a big messy situation. I don't know what the right answer is, but yeah, no, they out there doing this stuff. But to ask the gangs to rise up and fight ICE, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of that doesn't sound very smart.
When the big gang guns come in, nothing but like quiet, and we're out here, the regular ones that have never been jumped in, out here calling things out, trying to organize people, trying to do the thing. So don't be trying to claim no block, no nothing. If you're not showing up right now, trying to like help out and organize, I don't want to hear a peep out of you once they're gone, trying to claim that this is my block.
Okay, this is where I kind of agree with her a little bit. She's like, hey, if you're going to come out here, then why the fuck you fighting each other then? I mean, that kind of makes sense. Right? Come on. You can disagree with the other retarded shit that she said, but that is actually a pretty good point. You're not going to stand up for your block and all your territory. Her point actually does make sense overall. It's just the fact that she's the mayor saying it, but it's still a true point. It's a good point. This is the type of point you make as mayor, like privately with your like closest circle and no one else. But it is a good point. Like, hey, you're killing each other over a fucking block, bro. But when ICE shows up, everyone runs and hides. That's kind of a good point. Like, then why the fuck are you killing each other? I think that's ultimately the point she just made. I as stupid as she is, I have to agree with it because it's true. If something's right, it's right. If it's true, it's true. I don't care what idiot it comes from. If a retard says something that's true, it's still true. And that was true.
It was not your block. You weren't even here helping out. So whoever's the leadership over there, just fucking get your members in order.
It's still so funny though. Like, that's wild. You can't be saying that as the mayor. You can't. Oh man, wild. But I know, like, there's so many riled up. I see it all with all my fellow righties. They get so fucking riled up. They're gonna be like, deport her. Like, they were saying some wild shit. Fucking impeach her from mayor or however that works. I don't think that needs to be the case. Let this town vote on who they want and speak for who they want, but we can still have opinions about it, but I mean, I don't know. That was pretty dumb of her to say. We did this one. So we completely skipped the Fox News talking head segment and I did the talking head. You know what? I actually, just for fun, I want to compare. So you guys just heard my take. I'm a righty. But I'm trying to be like a fucking normal person that lives in this world with everyone else. Like, I go outside and I go around and I'm just in America. Okay. So I'm trying to like talk to everyone as that person and not like a Fox News. So let's see what Fox News, how they paint this. I have not watched this, but I'm just curious. I kind of want to do a comparison just for fun.
So a vice mayor in California accused of calling on gangs to defend their territory against ICE agents. Sources tell Fox Cynthia Gonzalez-Cudahy in Los Angeles County is under federal investigation.
As she should be. As she should be.
This video last week.
Which was very stupid that she posted it.
You guys tag everything up, claiming hood.
We've seen this.
And now that your hood's being invaded by the biggest gang there is, there ain't a peep out of you.
That's
it's
true.
Everyone else who's not about the gang life that's out there protesting and speaking up. We're out there like fighting our turf, protecting our turf, protecting our people. And like, where you at?
Okay, so let's see. Oh, she's not happy. So for me, I was just like, well, that was a stupid fucking thing to say as mayor. And it took me a moment to realize, but like, no, what she's saying is pretty fucking, it's a good point. It's from like, I get it. I get what she's trying to say, but what does Fox have to say?
We reached out to Gonzalez to see if to verify this video, and we have not heard back. But we'll let you know. So a vice mayor in California accused of calling.
I thought I was gonna get some good point made, but they ended the clip. I'm just trying to be fair, right? I think it's more fair to say, yeah, that makes sense from your perspective. I can understand you coming to that and thinking that, but you can't think that and say that as mayor. Or you could think it as mayor, but you can't say it out loud. You got to be a professional as the mayor and not say shit like that and set a good example, right? But who am I? Also, on the other hand, who am I to speak? Because I love when Trump doesn't fucking act professional, bro. So who am I to speak? Trump does that shit all the time, and I fucking love it. But I don't know. I mean, if we're being fair. Right? Stupid thing for her to say, like being looked into federally. Because of like, it's a call. It's like, I would say that it's symbolic because they can't just let her say that shit, like, so they have to investigate. But what we need to do is put her in check and fucking shut the fuck up, dude. Don't say shit like that. This would be the best thing. All right. In other news, Hawk Tour Girl's back. She's back, and she came out with a video, and she says she met with the mayor of Nashville. Hold up, let's see.
Hey, y'all.
Let's see this. Oh my God, she's back. I loved Hawk Tour Girl. I thought it was so cool that she was taking advantage of like a dumbest thing, and she went viral, and I was like, fucking get it, dude. But then she did the rug pull, and now I can't stand her. She had me. I was a fan. I was a Hawk to a stan until she did that rug pull.
Hey y'all, we're on Broadway where it all started, and we're about to get presented a plaque from the mayor himself.
There she is, back in Nashville where it all
happened. All right, as the official mayor of Nashville, it is.
That does not look like the mayor of Nashville. He just said he's the official mayor of Nashville. That's the first red flag. Is there an unofficial mayor of Nashville? Wouldn't the mayor just say as the mayor of Nashville? I don't think this guy's the fucking mayor. Who the fuck is this guy? What is this video? Why are we watching this?
My honor on behalf of the whole community to present Miss Haley Welch with this historic plaque.
Why does the mayor look like a TikToker?
Haley Welch at this spot broke the internet when she said, spit on that thing. Haley, it's my honor to bestow this onto you. Right here, there you go. And Chelsea, too, of course. Nashville is a better city because of Miss Haley Welch.
Chelsea is the ultimate tag-along friend, bro. I don't know. They have some sort of good thing going because they are inseparable. Anywhere I see Hawk Tuah girl, I see this other girl, even from the very beginning.
We're gonna put this up together. There we go. Thank you, Haley. You're a great citizen right here. Remember, folks, this is what they teach you in the schools.
I was never into any of her content either. I was just like a big supporter of her winning, right? And I just thought the memes were funny because it captivated everybody. Everybody's making blowjob memes, and then like Hawk Tuah is getting banned in classrooms across America. That's fucking funny, and that's why I love it. And then there she is, just like, oh, right, just fucking making rolls of cash from it. And I was just like, that's an American success story right there, if I've ever seen one. And I was just like proud of that because it's fuck it, dude. Like something lucky happened to somebody and they went with it, and it's great to see. But yeah, I like the Hawk Talk to a podcast. I've only ever seen clips that were interesting. I don't really watch podcasts anyways, but if I could, I'd probably be more of a Joe Rogan guy.
How do you please your man? This is what she taught America. You need to spit on that thing. Let's hear it.
It's thing, not thing. Get it right. All right. End of that segment. We got a few more.
I didn't. You think?
Okay. Probably gonna get in trouble on this one on YouTube. I'm not sure. I should probably only do this one on Twitch. So I think what I'm gonna do, YouTube, because this guy's about to drop some N-words. And then I guess I can delete it from Twitch after, but I don't want to get hit by like YouTube's automated systems. Yeah, I don't know. How do I go about this? I might. Maybe I just skip this story. I really want to talk about this. It's this crazy racist guy. In this crazy video. But you know what? I'm gonna let it go, and then I'll probably record this one offline. And then we can edit out all the bad words. Okay, I'm gonna have to let that one go. Yeah, okay. That way I could stay live on everything. Okay. Crisis averted. I just realized this channel is Stan Price. Didn't know you have a second channel. I have 3 channels. I have Stan Price, Stanimus, and Stanimus Gaming. I like to separate everything. Let me turn on some music and just hang out for a bit. I like to separate everything so the algorithms work better, because if you mix them all up together, it's like trying to make like a peanut butter and jelly grilled cheese, you know, with pickles and ice cream. You know, like the ingredients don't mix. You know what I'm saying? So you got to like separate them, or else it tastes weird. Stay live on Kick regardless of what it is. That is true. That is true. As long as you don't diss Jews or trans on Twitch, you're fine. Yeah, I would never do that, but the guy in the video does. So that's why I'm like apprehensive, because the video I want to watch and talk about says bad things. So I think what I have to do is not shoot that live. I'll shoot that as a video, and then we'll edit it out. So unfortunately, I can't do that one live unless I was on Kick only. Then I guess I could do that live. But like I get 0 viewers over there. I'm only on Kick just to kind of have a presence for the moment. I was gonna ask them if they'll give me partnership. Have you ever finished Avowed? I never finished it, to be honest. Once I noticed that the NPCs don't move, I don't know why, but my brain was like, this game fucking sucks, and I just can't get myself into it. Totally protect your brand. Yeah. And it's just the responsible thing to do. So we don't want to disrespect the rules of the platforms we're on. So I'm somebody that doesn't sit there and like cry about the rules that the certain websites chose. I just understand what they are and just follow them because I want to be here. So, you know, it's just kind of like, this is, I'm a guest here just as much as the viewers are. I don't know. Sounds like whatever rules they want for their platform. They, you know, I disagree with a lot of Twitch's stuff, but I'll still respect whatever they want. For the most part, there's a few rules I'll break. I won't say what they are, but I break them all the time. Have you beat Days Gone yet? I haven't even started. And to be honest, I've been a little apprehensive on streaming on gaming because my gaming channel's fucked. Like something happened with Shorts live streams. Like they're not hitting. I tried streaming on all of my channels. It did suck, but I like the parkour mechanics. It's Deadlight meets RPG. For sure. I think that Avowed, if it had like a bigger, better team working on the game to flesh it out further, it would have been sick. But Avowed was marketed as, and just widely accepted as, it's supposed to be like a Skyrim, right? And it is way worse than Skyrim. I would rather just play Skyrim. The Oblivion Remastered is better than Avowed as a game. I gotta say it, right? So, I mean, the whole, I don't know, Avowed is like, yeah, it had to, in my opinion, for any game that's supposed to be a Skyrim killer, right? It needs to match Skyrim or beat it, but nothing less. Matching it is bare minimum acceptable. That's bare minimum acceptable. Like if someone wants to be the next Skyrim, they got to beat Skyrim. You can't be a fraction of or a shadow of Skyrim. You have to beat it. You have to match it or beat it. And if I was running a game studio and we're trying to make that a game like that, that would be our mission. I would be like, match it or beat it, and nothing less. We accept nothing less. We don't release anything that's less than Skyrim because we're trying to impress people that played Skyrim. It's a high bar to set that's been set that we'd have to meet. That's how I would do it if I was in charge. Hey Stan, love you. Hey, thank you, Gustavo. Appreciate you, man. You beat it 7 times, Days Gone. You must really like that game. That's why you want me to play it. Hasn't been a better than Skyrim yet, for me at least. Exactly. Right? So if you're going to like market off of like this is a Skyrim like type game, you have to match it or beat it and nothing less, or else you're going to disappoint everyone, because we could just go play Skyrim with mods, bro. Fighting zombies in Portland. Interesting. All right, let's go to the next story. We'll pause the music. We set a stream marker for Ache. And let's do this. Leftist New Yorker says Iran could win a war with United States. Okay, usually I don't agree with the, sensationalism of a lot of these tweets. I say that as a righty. But in this one, if this is true, I'm going to have to agree. That would be definitely delusional. Yeah, like this nomenclature is not my favorite to use. But like there are instances where it is appropriate. This may be one of them. Let's find out.
And Iran is the last one standing, but fortunately Iran, can actually defend itself. I think Iran is actually powerful enough to win this thing. Like, even the Houthis basically chased away, Trump. So if Trump couldn't beat the Houthis, I don't know how delusional, he is, like thinking that Israel can't either. Like Israel is lying about the fact that they have control of the airspace, whatever, to try and make it, to convince Trump that it's going to be an easy win. It's not going to be an easy win. Like, I actually think Iran is going to win this. And Iran is the last one standing.
She called Trump delusional, but is delusional. That's wild. It's like somehow she looks like she is maybe like Iranian American. So maybe it's like a family bias, right? Like her mom has told her something, or her husband or family or dad or something, and she maybe her dad. Maybe she's saying the same shit her dad is saying. That's the only thing I could think of. Because that is like wrong. It's very obviously wrong. She acts like the type of person that would like believe everything the Iranian government would say. But like, I don't know. She's got perfect English, so seems very much probably Iranian American. You know, like maybe her parents immigrated here and then she was born and grew up here, but so has an influence from her Iranian family on how the world really is, right? Because there's always the family that tells their children and stuff, here's how the world works, and she's been told a way that the world works and believes it and has like no fucking clue. That's interesting. Like, imagine having no fucking clue just how absolutely disgustingly powerful the United States military is. Like, we have more planes and ships. We'll just do jets. We have more warfighter jets than the rest of the world combined. We have bigger Navy than the rest of the world combined. Our technology is like insanely, ridiculously powerful. I'm not saying China and other countries don't have stuff, but I'm pretty sure that we've invested more than anyone else into having the best stuff. So, you know, that's going to be a huge advantage into achieving that. So likely we have achieved having the most scientifically advanced weapons on the planet, but there's no way to know because they're all secret. She has no clue. That's wild. Like, she's so confident. Let me listen to her speak just a little bit more.
But fortunately, Iran, you know, can actually defend itself. I think
she believes this.
Iran is actually powerful enough to win this thing. Like,
I don't know. That's it. That's how I'm ending that video on that. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, maybe I was on to something or fan. I don't know. It's like hearing the son of a Cowboys fan telling you they're going all the way this year. Iran has as much of a chance in this war as Dallas Cowboys will win the Super Bowl this year. True. Actually, they have way less of a chance. Like, honestly, like the Cowboys have a way better chance than Iran in all like seriousness. Like, it's actually that bad. It's that bad, but that is so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. We're not afraid of the Chinese. I mean, until you know what they're capable of, you should definitely be wary. And I say this as, you know, I was in the Marines, I went to Iraq and shit. Like, I'm so glad I wasn't fighting Chinese and we're just like dealing with terrorists that, you know, like there's not that many of them and they hide and shit, you know? Wow. That was funny though. But yeah, you know, my big concern with the Chinese, if we're going to talk about that for a sec, is drones. Like, imagine a swarm of drones that attack a battleship, and it's like $100,000 in a swarm of drones, a fuck ton of them, and then a multi-billion-dollar warship, and the drones just go just attack it. Like, they can't stop enough of them, and it just swarms it. You know, and that, like, I don't know, just stuff like that. If you know, and I'm sure with all this modern day drone warfare, they're figuring like we're gonna learn so much more on how to be even better at using drones for killing. They're super efficient and cheap. Anyways, yeah, that's my worry. And China's really good at drones. Oops, wrong button. This is so fantastic. Last stream, I talked about JD Vance trolling Twitter, and he came over and he just kind of asked some stuff about, or, you know, he said he wanted to engage with everyone what their analysis is of this legal paper here. And it's about transgender youth and like giving them chemicals and stuff like that. Irreversible transition treatments to children, right? So he came here with his argument on it, and they banned him. They banned him like instantly. He joined, he posted, it got popular, they instantly banned him, And then they eventually unbanned him and said, oh, it was an accident. We know it's not, but whatever. That's kind of where it sat here for 6 days until he came back on and he decided to come back and troll some more. So I really do believe his entire presence here is to have fun. That's what I'm thinking. President Trump just said to Iran's nuclear program, no way, Jose. That's it. Let's see these comments. Yep, they don't like them. They don't like them at all. Yep, they don't like it. Oh yeah, let's back up a little bit here. Yep, they're just going to do the Vance memes. Maybe you spoke a bit too soon. You're a yeah, now everyone wants to argue about it. Nobody actually knows yet, but everyone is an expert because they need to use it as ammo for their side. But in reality, nobody fucking knows yet. We have to wait. Yeah, they're not happy with this. No way, Jose. Oh, here's someone else. I'm gonna like that one. I got 2 notifications. I'll look at them later. No way, Jose. It's so stupid and innocent, and it triggered the whole site. I wonder if other VPs had as much excitement as I do 12 hours ago. In reference to what? Oh, man. Oh, there's a couch joke. So much Christian furniture, so little time. And then just the egg memes. I think this is funny. I think he just laughs at these two. I mean, everyone thinks these are funny. So they need a better burn than that. What else is he saying? We are seeing a foreign policy doctrine develop that will change the country and the world for the better. Clearly define an American interest, negotiate aggressively to achieve that interest, use overwhelming force if necessary. For my entire life, American presidents have so misused American power that many in the generation have lost confidence in our country. President Trump is rebuilding that confidence brick by brick. It turns out you can just do what you said you would do. No mission creep. No protracted, ill-defined nation-building BS. Just very proud of the president and the whole team this morning. Let's see the rees. You should just get a big old mission accomplished banner to say this in front of. That's pretty funny. Maybe you can do it from an aircraft carrier even better. If you fall into the ocean, you'll be fine. You can float along with all the other spineless jellyfish and opportunistically feed, just as you do now. Yeah, okay, well, it's coming out. Made in China. Yeah, they're salty, dude. This is crazy. It's literally like Twitter split in half. And like one half came over here. That's so wild. Huh. Funny. The man trolling. All right, what else we got? We got one more thing? Oh, okay. No, we're not doing that one. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Let's throw in some tunage and hang out with you guys a little bit. But that was everything. Throw the man up. Mr. Me says, I'll give the sub that will be second in comments chat. Should I? Oh. If you want to, man. By all means. I made them like cheaper. They're cheaper on YouTube than Twitter or Twitch. You can't change the price of the subs on Twitch, unfortunately. But on YouTube you can, so I made them cheaper. Remember Andrew Dice Clay? He said, you don't let the Chinese drive, you can blindfold them. Oh, that's racist as fuck, dude. We don't want to say that shit. People like her don't need to be in America. I mean, people born here, they could be here, even if we don't like them. Love the tunage. Thanks, Frank. Does anyone in chat want to be second one to be green? Yeah, if anyone's interested, Mr. Me is offering a gift sub on YouTube, so speak up. He's in the shorts chat. GoldenEye, yeah. I mean, I don't get hit by the copyright on this one, so I just been using it. It's a vibe too, dude. It's such a good It sounds like it's some beat that like somebody remixed, but it's actually just the original pause music. So good. Let me take a seat. My feet hurting. I'm getting hungry. What should I eat? I have a big old picanha in my freezer that I need to cook up. Anybody ever had picanha? Such a good cut of meat. And I am probably gonna wrap it up. What's up? What do you want to eat? Oh, you're making rice? We're doing dumplings? Gyozas? Let's go, dude. We're doing gyozas. N64. That's what I love about the Switch. It has an N64 on it, and they have GoldenEye and a bunch of the old classics. You just play them right on your Switch, and it'll save your game and everything on there. It's cool. Pretty badass. I played the shit out of my N64 as a kid. I still have all my games. They're all in a bin, like a little tote in the garage. But yeah, I had so many N64 games. I spent so much time playing that thing, dude. It's so fun. Such a good gaming era for me. I feel like there's too much options, right? And a lot of the charm of good games is kind of gone. For me at least. Like maybe it's because I'm like older, right? And I'm not a kid. Maybe for a kid there's a lot more charm to it, but something about those old, I think the lack of options and the amount of time they had to go into each game, because once it's released, you know, so they had to like make them good, and you can't just update them later. I think being forced to like ship a finished product, the side effect of that was just a lot more better games. 3 tries before you got the golden gun. Bro, I played my friend this Saturday. We played GoldenEye actually, because I was on my Switch, so we busted it open, and then I immediately went to the golden gun, and then I just kept killing him over and over, and it was so funny because it reminded me of when I was a kid, and so I played it. I'm like, okay, if we're playing golden gun, I'm playing it the way that we play golden gun, right? Because I could have like, okay, why don't you get a golden gun, yeah, and been more fair. And I was like, nah, dude. And I went and I camped on the golden gun until he gave up. He's like, I don't want to play no more. And I will never forget that. I need to make sure that like I tell the story to my friend, because he's still on the end of like, that sucks. But if I tell him the story like I just told you guys, I'll be like, bro, but like it was funny though, and we have that story. Like we played it like the old days, and I camped the golden gun unfairly, and he had no chance. And that's just how those old games were, dude. Super unfair. You know, it's basically cheating. So it's like two brothers playing, and I'm like the older brother that's cheating to you know, make it not easy on the younger. It's just so funny and cliche. Enjoy dinner? I think I will. 90s kids represent. I was born in 88, but I'm still a 90s kid. Much love, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here and go eat and figure out what I'm doing with the rest of my night. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's been a fun couple hours, and I'm gonna try and go live again tomorrow. I'm doing basically daily streams or weekday streams, so maybe I should put up a proper